MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. It's opening night 2014, and we've got a good matchup here between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors here in this one, as their order will read like this. Raymond Kang is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. Bobby Adams will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Oh, first pitch of the night. That home plate umpire's already letting you know what kind of game it's going to be.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Inside and low, 2-1. And the pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start the series. And with that, let's check out how the Rockhounds set up on D. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Brian Perkey will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will get this one. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Now he squares and gets one down. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Kenny Perkey will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
None out, runners at first and second. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And that misses 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. I'm not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
I don't think that's what he wanted to do as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Julio Estrada will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. First offering on the way. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. The second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Robert Fry will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot.
Come on, double home.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. One on the way. And this is in the air now, out to left. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Travelers lead it 1-0. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. Manuel Velasquez will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Emmett Kroger will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, the shortstop, Emmett Kroger.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Now the 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Oh, that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Michael Taylor digs in at the plate. Now the first pitch. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Jason McKnight will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the one-out single. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
And that's just some bad luck right there. With the outfield at their normal depth, this ball might have gotten down. But with them playing in, well, it's a completely different story.
Cliff Brister will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Arkansas leads this thing 1-0. Carmen Alfonso leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Carmen Alfonso.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plan himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Thomas Field will get his first cuts here. And here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. 1 away.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Ike Mulder will be the batter. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peterson is there, 2 down.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Carlo Garcia will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Here we go.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
And this will be fouled away. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
2 out here and a runner at second. And it's full now, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there. And conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Bobby Adams will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. McKnight is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Travelers lead it 2-0. Shane Peterson will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Shane.
Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Come on now! Here we go.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And he fights this one off to stay alive. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Rich Leone will dig in here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now here's the pitch. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Oh, I think he thought this ball was gone. Actually, I did too, but you see it hit high off of that wall, and then he realizes, if I want a double, I better get it into high gear. He just does manage to slide in ahead of the throw.
Gregory Arellano steps in now. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Third baseman,
Tommy Benoit will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. And a ball 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. you don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Ground ball to second. This could be two. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on opening day after this. Brian Perky is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, Brian Perky.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Get out of here, traveler.
2-1 as he misses with a slurve there. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. McKnight's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
Trying to work the big part of the ballpark there. You see him ride it the other way, but this is great closing speed out there in center field as he runs this one down.
Kenny Perky will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Ball one.
Horrible call. That was a strike. Swing better.
2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
The 2-0 on the way.
Swing.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Julio Estrada waits on deck.
Nice and easy. That's a strike.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, catcher, Julio Estrada.
Julio Estrada will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch coming. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
In the air to right center. Leon is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24.
Robert Fry will try it again. He flew out his first time. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Yeah, your instincts tell you that it's going to be outside, but he has such great movement that it comes back to catch the corner.
Now a pickoff play at second, just keeping him close. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Well, time for another old baseball cliche. It's a game of inches. And it was on this ball. Take a look at how close this is to the foul line. And this is not a fair ball by a whole lot, but I guarantee you he'll take it. He pulls into second with an RBI double.
Carmen Alfonso will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5. Arkansas leads this thing 3-1. Nick Chambers makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Nick Chambers.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop.
Emmett Kroger will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Two-0 pitch is wrapped back up the middle, and that's going to make it on into center field, a base hit.
I tell you, both of these teams have come out swinging the bats well so far. That's 9 hits between them, and this is still just the third inning.
Michael Taylor will dig in. He singled his first time around. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Give him the green light. There we go.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Go.
And he takes a called strike two.
Count 1 and 2.
Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
Move that runner to second base.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Full count offering on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3 and 2. Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fry is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jason McKnight will step in now. Up and in for ball one. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Travelers lead it 3-1. Thomas Field will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
second baseman, Thomas Field.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 20, Ike.
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Ike Mulder will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Get your soda here.
And that misses 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
The 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Carlo Garcia will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter,
Bobby Adams will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home, and tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You can see they were shaded to pull, but he slices this ball the other way, forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner's going to come all the way around to score from first.
Brian Perky will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
Now you can pretty clearly see he's starting to make some mistakes in location, and they're jumping on him. Here, this is out over the plate, and he doesn't miss it. Lines it for an RBI single.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Chris Chavez is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the fourth inning. Kenny Herkey will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Keep wins at anything.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Come on now.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Arkansas leads this thing 5-1. Jason McKnight will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Jason McKnight.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Cliff Brister will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Go.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
2-2.
(5-1) our score as we play the 4th here. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Shane Peterson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's already up to 51 pitches now, and he's only lasted 3 1/3 so far.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Rich Leone will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop from the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Gregory Arellano will stand in. An RBI single in his first appearance. And a high strike there, 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Mulder is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 4 full. The Travelers lead it 5-2. Julio Estrada will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
catcher, Julio Estrada.
All right.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
You don't want to walk him now.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, ball.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The left fielder, number 24,
Robert Fry will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. There he goes. Hit and run on there, but this is chopped foul at the plate, so he'll be forced to return. One pitch on the way. On the move again from first. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Chambers is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
He might have had that one stolen that time. But he winds up popping this one up, so runner has to go back to first.
Carmen Alfonso will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Thomas Field will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Let's go, guys!
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Ike Mulder, see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5.
Come on, you can go out!
Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give them any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
Here comes a 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Around third and being waved on home. And he's safe. And the second run will score as they stretch things even further, now 7-2.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there, and he'll ease his way into second with a 2-run double.
Carlo Garcia will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this.
Shut him down right here.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll be back in standing up. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Arkansas leads this thing 7-2. Tommy Benoit will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Tommy Benoit.
Fouled back. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Fry is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Nick Chambers will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Emmett Kroger will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Move that runner to second base.
And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Whoa, avoid the new.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
Keep it going.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a 2-base error.
Michael Taylor will dig in now following the error, and it's almost as though they've been given a lifeline here to get back into this game.
Get the base
Oh,
hit already.
they've been handed a golden opportunity. You got to find a way to make that one hurt.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
Come on, Dad. Get that city.
Ball 2 now. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Pause, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Fry has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Travelers lead it 7-2. Vernon Dominguez will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 25, Vernon Dominguez.
Bobby Adams will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Taylor is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Center fielder number 7, Brian Perky.
Brian Perky will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And this ball will be chopped foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That was a strike.
Now here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Okay, swinger.
Hard hit towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Kenny Perky will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Don't even bother going to the plate. Just get down.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
Go get that batter.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this is what folks mean when they're talking about finishing off a hitter. They decide to come right with the fastball here, 0-2, just runs right by him.
Julio Estrada will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1.
Slow it down.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses again, 2-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Whew, that's a gift.
Not let them score.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Jason McKnight will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Center fielder, Jason McKnight.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Fry is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th.
And that's a big break for him right there. When you've already thrown 5 tough innings and you're looking at having to go right through the heart of the lineup, to get a first pitch out to start off the inning is certainly welcome.
Cliff Brister will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Now here's the first pitch. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
1 out, nobody on.
Good eye, that's right. Wait for it. Here we go.
Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Shane Peterson will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on.
Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down, so there's going to be no advance. Wow.
Well, generally you'll have a lot of success if you keep the ball down in the zone, but this was the 3rd straight pitch to him down there. He finally figured out what was going on and just sat on it for 2 bases.
Rich Leone will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Goes the other way as this is line to left. That's in there. Base hit.
Boy, where did this come from? It looked like he was in control. Got the first 2 men without any kind of incident, and then on back-to-back pitches, gives up a double followed by an RBI single.
Gregory Arellano will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ballgame.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. The 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Tommy Benoit will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Breaking ball, that's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that's in there, base hit.
And this is what you need if you're going to build a winning ball club. You've got to have those support guys down in the order, and he comes through with an important 2-out RBI.
Nick Chambers, we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Fouled straight back. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Full count now, 3-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Dives and makes a spectacular catch for the 3rd out of the inning, as he might have saved a couple of runs right there. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Robert Fry will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Robert Fry.
And here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And this guy is one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Carmen Alfonso will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And he's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Out in front of the curve that time, as this is in the air toward fairly deep right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Thomas Field will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And a foul pop behind the plate. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-1. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Arkansas leads this thing 7-4. Pablo Lopez is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Pablo Lopez.
Emmett Kroger will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, the shortstop, Emmett Kroger.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Now the 1-1.
Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Michael Taylor will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Jason McKnight will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
All right, Jason.
And that misses for ball 1.
Good eye.
In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, I think this was going to be 2 bases for sure, but then all heck breaks loose getting it back in. He winds up taking third on the throwing error.
Cliff Brister will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Have a little poke here.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this and 2 away.
Now the 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
That 2-out hit there makes that error loom extra large now. And you got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Corey Rasmus will take over here with a runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
46. Corey Rasmus.
Shane Peterson will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. Fry is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. The Travelers lead it 7-5. Gavin Davidson is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Gavin Davidson.
Ike Mulder will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For the Travelers, right fielder, Ike Mulder.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Taylor is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Carlo Garcia will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
Here he comes on 3-1. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had 1 step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Bobby Adams will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Center fielder number 7.
Brian Perky will step in. A base hit in his last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ball game. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open.
Good time to add a little insurance here as he's able to make it all the way around to third on the triple. More importantly, though, that makes this a 4-run lead.
Pedro Castro will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Pedro Castro.
Kenny Perky will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3 as he comes through with a simple ground ball with a runner on third to drive him in.
Julio Estrada will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press. He's one of the better prospects around, and he gives you a look right there of why folks are so bullish on his future.
Robert Fry will step in. 1 for 4 in the ball game.
Robert Fry.
He swings at anything. Throw it
Now the
anywhere.
first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Arkansas leads this thing 11-5. Rich Leon will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Rich Leon.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Gregory Arellano will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Let's go white right now.
Swing and a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Tommy Benoit will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Let's put a few on the floor, guys.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Come now, let's go.
Now the 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, he's done a pretty good job here of rendering that leadoff double useless. He's come back with a ground out, then a strikeout, and so now it's going to come down to a 2-out base hit if they want to score right here.
Nick Chambers will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Now a ball hit in the air to left center. In there, a base hit.
Well, apparently, they still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Emmett Kroger will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
First pitch to him. And that's dead center for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Perky will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The Travelers lead it 11-6. Carmen Alfonso get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Carmen Alfonso.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined to the right side, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
And he's well on his way to a nice series now. 3rd hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Thomas Field will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Brian Pickett will come on now in an awfully tough spot, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Brian Pickett.
Ike Mulder will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch, and this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now a good changeup there as this is lifted into the air out towards center field. McKnight patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlo Garcia.
Carlo Garcia will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
Double play, kill, stand, and you know.
First pitch coming.
The straight.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Come on, that was a strike. Let's go, guys.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice.
And there's ball 2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is where you got to use that count to your advantage. You can eliminate half the strike zone and say, look, I'm only swinging if it's right where I want it.
The 3-1 coming. Fastball in there, 3-2.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Don't let him score.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home.
Yeah, a chance to make this a pretty big inning. A 1 run will come in to score on the double, and now there are 2 more potential runs out there in second and third with still only 1 out.
Bobby Adams will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Come on, let's get me out here.
First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
Let's get this batter.
In the dirt here, but quick reactions are going to keep those runners put at second and third.
Hurry up. Swing, batter.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
All right, strike out here.
Fastball is taken for a strike and he runs it full, 3-2.
Get the easy out.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. Second and third here, one man out. Swing and a liner towards second. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Boy, a nice job right there to time that leap perfectly and bring it down. If he doesn't, that's at least 1 run, maybe 2. So that's an ERA saver right there, and the pitcher should take this guy out to dinner.
Brian Perky will stand in now, working on a 4-hit ball game.
Don't let him score!
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this is foul for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That is not good.
Second and third, 2 away. Now a bullet to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Arkansas leads this thing 13-6. Robbie Craven will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Michael Taylor will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Too low, 1-0. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hit that ball.
Pitch on the way. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Come on, base hit, man.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. If he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Jason McKnight will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
There we go, Jason.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Cliff Brister will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Cliff Brister.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
Water, soda. Get your water, soda here.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Hit on the ground towards first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. Now, that's how you want to get your season started.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Travelers come out on top 13-6. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.